Hello, Spicy Bean. If you guys are new, welcome on in. I'm Harriet and you are in the right place if you enjoy TBR videos. This is in fact the ultimate TBR video because on this cart are all of the books that have made it to one of my TBRs this year that I didn't read. My goal is to read at least some of these in December. These are the books I put off. Maybe I've started them and I haven't finished them. I have a lot of books on here that I've started and haven't finished. So we're gonna pick 5 books for the month of December with the goal of reading some of these books that have been on previous TBRs that I didn't get to. Let's get started and pick book number 1. Also, while you're here, you should definitely subscribe. I would love to have some new book besties in the new year. Okay, the first prompt is cover that matches your shirt. We're in a denim outfit today, so anything that's really blue. I actually have a lot of blue books. This one I feel like is that's a pretty spot on color match. We'll see if we can find a better one. That's too blue. The Nightingale, I think Pheasant's Nest is a better match. Like this is exactly the color of my jumpsuit. So there has to be something that's gonna blow me away if I'm not picking Pheasant's Nest. Nope. 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 Okay, well, Pheasant's Nest by Louise Milligan is by far the best match. That is straight up the exact same color, and I'm really excited to get to this book, not only because it is short, it's under 300 pages I believe, but also because I went to a writer's talk and this author was actually there. She was an investigative journalist for her whole life. I believe this is her first fiction novel, and it's kind of like a combination of her personal experiences having worked with like homicide victims, families and stuff like that, and then also obviously it is a work of fiction. So I really liked that she's bringing her own experience to this book. I believe it's about a journalist who ends up getting kidnapped or something like that. I don't know too much about it, but I'm excited to go into this a little bit blind. So Pheasant's Nest by Louise Milligan is the first book, and also she's obviously Australian and we love supporting Australian authors on this channel. So this is book number 1 on my December TBR. Okay, book 2, give an author a second chance. I feel like this is the perfect prompt for this month's cart because, like I said before, a lot of these books have actually started and I haven't finished. Immediately, what is coming to mind is this book, Better Than the Movies, because I have tried to read this twice and both times it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I got up to page 28, if anyone's curious. I just wasn't loving it, and I think this book suffers from the internet just like hyping it up. Like everybody and their mother says this is the best rom-com romance book of all time, and you can't not let that get into your head. So this is an option. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I'm like I want to give them a second chance. The only other one would be Wildfire by Hannah Grace, because I just have so much beef with Icebreaker, it's like not even funny. I'm not trying to be a bitch, I just didn't like it, and I don't like to roast authors like Hannah Grace. I'm sure she's a lovely person. So I'm wondering which of these books should I read? I mean, I feel that I have to read Wildfire. I just have to get this off of my TBR cart, because if I don't enjoy this, then I'm just done. Like I'm done with Hannah Grace. I'm done trying to understand the hype. So I think we're gonna add Wildfire. This is also my book club pick for this month. I'm excited to actually finally read this and see if I like it or not, because you don't want to just assume that you're gonna hate a book. Like you do need to give a book a chance. All right, number 3, I'm gonna go for this one. Book with a place in the title. Ooh, okay, let's see. The City of Brass is technically a place. The Final Empire, like that could be a place. I don't really know. The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, that is also a place. I'll start pulling out ones that I think are places. Wild Love, Golden Sun, Us Against You. No, 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 no. Okay, it is between these two, and I think I'm gonna pick The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. This was literally on my November TBR. I just really do want to read this, and I think the longer I leave it before, like after I read the first book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the more I'll forget, and so I want to read this. And this is a new series, and I'm in the middle of Throne of Glass, so I don't think it's the smartest thing to start a whole new fantasy series right now, although we might end up having that on our TBR anyway. But this series, well, I've only read one of the books, but it's so funny and so bizarre. I guarantee you've never read anything like it. You would have heard of A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's just iconic. It's a sci-fi book. It's like yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's bizarre, but so funny and so well written. You just have a guaranteed good time, but you will be sitting there like, huh? And you can just tell that this author is a genius. Like, he is so smart beyond. Okay, book number 4. Let's see what the prompt is gonna be. 5-star prediction. So I have been afraid of a prompt like this because I haven't really been into my like general fiction, literary fiction vibe at the moment. I just am favoring books that are less heavy and a bit easier to read because I've been in a slump. I've definitely been neglecting some of my like award-winning books. That's what I'm trying to say. I think there are 2 books that I am pretty confident are gonna be 5 stars. The first one is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This was actually my book club book for my book club, which I have on Fable. It's always linked down below if you guys want to join. And I didn't read it, and I'm the worst because it's literally my book club. So I really would like to read this. The other one is A Thousand Splendid Suns. These 2 books I know are going to be really emotional, but beautifully written and, you know, important stories to tell. This one is set during the reign of the Taliban, and this one is set in World War II, I believe. Heavy stuff on both ends. The other one that is a little bit more fun that I think I might rate a 5 stars is actually 6 of Crows, just because everybody seems to be obsessed with this book, and I don't believe it's like romantasy. I think there's probably romance subplots, but I believe this is like a fantasy. I don't know what I should pick. I actually don't know because I really want to read all of these. A big part of me wants to read 6 of Crows because that's what I'm feeling like, and then another big part of me is telling me that I should read The Nightingale because I've just put this off for so long. But should I go with what I actually want to read? I think I should. I think I'm gonna do 6 of Crows. I'm sorry for everyone wanting me to read this. I really do want to read this. I think I just have to genuinely be in the right mindset, because that actually can like change your rating of a book, your enjoyment of a book. If you're not ready for something like that, you're not gonna enjoy it. So I'm gonna read 6 of Crows. This I'm very excited for. There's also a show, but I don't think it's this. I think it's based on like a spin-off series or something. I don't know. I need to look into it, but I really don't know what this is about. It's like a heist maybe? Yeah, a heist. I don't want to know anything else. I'm excited. Should we maybe do 6? Let's see how we feel. Book number 5 is this one. I love how I shake it, but like there's no reason to shake it at all. Book you've been avoiding. It's gonna have to be one of these, and I think for this prompt, I am gonna go for The Nightingale. I think that's the perfect way for me to get both of those onto my TBR. I really just need to sit down and actually read it. Like, I need to not put it off. It's not bad. Like, this book is gonna be incredible. I don't know. I think I just, to be honest, I've had a lot going on this year, and so I've really been avoiding like emotional heavy books. I definitely am just favoring lighter books at the moment because I'm going through it, so I don't want to go through it when I'm reading as an escape. Anyway, this is book number 5, and we are gonna pick a 6th book just for fun. I don't take my TBR too seriously. I know some people do, but I just do this for fun. It gives me inspiration. I usually read like 3 books on my TBR. Okay, the final prompt is multiple POVs. That should be pretty easy to find. Oh my God, I think, am I gonna do Magnolia Parks? Because I'm like, you can see, I'm a good almost halfway through this book. This is Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. Let me just have a quick look. Is there anything else that I really want to read before the end of the year? This would be my other one, Divine Rivals, but is this told from both of their perspectives? Did I say Divine Rivals? This is Ruthless Vows, the second one. Roman started the typewriter. This one is multiple POVs. No, do you know what? I am gonna finally finish Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. I am enjoying this series. I really am. I don't know why I keep kind of putting it down because it really is so fucking good. Also, the audiobook is so good. It feels like you're watching a movie because you have the guy narrator and the girl narrator. Such tea. I'm loving this. I just think I've been really into my fantasy at the moment, and this is much more like slice of life, character driven, a little bit slower, but still amazing. This series is like Gossip Girl in a book in the most entertaining way, but also Jessa, the author, is so great at describing emotions. Like, I really am so attached to these characters, and I don't even really know how it happened. So this is gonna be the final book on my TBR for December. Okay, you guys, this is my December TBR plus a few Christmas books, so might not get to all of these, but we have Pheasant's Nest by Louise Milligan, Wildfire by Hannah Grace, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams, Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo, hopefully I'm saying that right, Kristen Hannah the Nightingale, Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings. I'm excited. I really hope I can tick some of these books off because it's long overdue and I've like started a lot of these and haven't finished them. So this is gonna be such a fun reading month. I'll definitely try and integrate some of these into videos in December. And if you guys didn't know, I am trying to post twice a week in December to feed you guys content. So if you have any video recs or anything that you wanna see from me in December, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so, so much. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye.